So I saw Expendables 4 and it was really bad. Now listen, I am someone that really likes the Expendables franchise. Ever since I was a kid, I watched all of the movies. I loved all the actors and characters. They were really cool and it was just very fun for me. I really did enjoy these movies. However, once I got a little bit older, I didn't care for some of them. The first one was really good, and then the second one was okay, third one was okay, and it just kind of kept going. And then we see Expendables 4, which I didn't even know was coming out till this week. Now, besides that, you have pretty much the exact same cast in the past 4 movies with Sylvester Stallone and Jason Statham. I really feel bad for Jason Statham. If you look at the past couple of movies that he's been in, they have not been good. You have Meg 2, which was pretty bad, and then Fast and Furious, which was kind of even worse. This man can't catch a break. And of course, Sylvester Stallone, who is like almost 90 years old, still acting like he's 60, which is pretty bizarre to me, by the way. I don't understand how he's almost 80 years old and he's still doing all of these things. It's pretty crazy. Now, of course, it's been 13 years since the first Expendables released, and I gotta say, when it comes down to making a lot of movies within a decent amount of time, you had the Avengers, which had 4 movies and released from 2012 to 2019, and those were good movies. And then you have the Expendables, which has been from 2010 to 2023, and there's only been 4 released. Wow. Now, I've said this for a long time, but I think there is a big cash grab when it comes to a lot of these older franchises back in the day of like 2012, and then they kind of either reboot them or they consider making another movie for them, which is what they're doing with Expendables 4. And you may think I'm joking, but I'm not. Expendables 3, which was the last movie since Expendables 4, came out in 2014. They had 3 movies from 2010 to 2014. Why are they releasing Expendables 4 now, like 10 years later? For me, I understand if at least it's a good movie, but it's not. It's a terrible movie. But I think what's even worse is the CGI. This is possibly one of the worst movies I've seen in terms of the visual aspect. You don't really see anything visually appealing. Everything looks so fake. Every single thing. And I thought Fast and Furious was bad with the CGI. No, Expendables 4 is really bad. And of course, I did look into it a little bit and I kind of realized that they had a $100 million budget. Now think about this. Expendables 4 with $100 million was not able to make a good quality movie. But now you also have to think that they're probably paying Sylvester Stallone and Jason Statham a lot of money. So I kind of understand. Wait, no, actually I don't. Stop making terrible movies with a lot of A-list actors. How about that? How about just make a good movie for once? But I really just can't stand a lot of these studios at this point, especially Lionsgate, and they tend to do this a lot with releasing pointless movies for no reason and then just having a bunch of really cool actors. It's kind of like what they're doing with Saw, you know, because Saw is having another movie coming out. Oh, did I also mention another Hunger Games is coming out too? Do you guys see the point of how they're reviving dead IPs and then pulling them right back? It's pretty cringe. I think at this point, we're going to continue to see trends like this for at least another year or two, especially while studios are just ramping out movies at this point. I gotta say, I don't really like this movie. Everyone kind of knows it. So yeah, honestly, I think Expendables 4 is like a 4 out of 10. You guys get it? Expendables 4? 4? Okay, that's not funny.